Breath of Fire 2 was developed by Capcom, following the success of its predecessor. The team, led by series creator Takuro Fujiwara, aimed to build upon the first game's foundations. Significant enhancements were made in graphics and storytelling, introducing a more complex narrative and advanced sprite work. The development process focused on creating a deeper, more immersive world, with an emphasis on character development and expanded lore. This approach marked a significant step forward for the series, showcasing Capcom's growing expertise in RPGs during the early 90s. Breath of Fire 2 was released in Japan in 1994, followed by a North American release later the same year. This timing was crucial, as it placed the game squarely in the golden era of 16-bit RPGs, competing with titans like Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger. Breath of Fire 2 still managed to stand out with its unique art style and storytelling. The game was later ported to multiple platforms, including the Game Boy Advance in 2001, allowing a new generation of gamers to experience its magic. At its core, Breath of Fire 2 sticks to traditional turn-based RPG mechanics, but it adds unique elements like hunting and fishing. Party management is key, with each character offering distinct abilities both in and out of battle. The game introduces a township feature, allowing players to build and manage their own town. This adds a strategic layer to the gameplay, as choices affect the town's development. Dungeons in Breath of Fire 2 are known for their complexity, offering challenging puzzles and traps, keeping players engaged and requiring thoughtful navigation. The story of Breath of Fire 2 is a tale of heroism, betrayal, and the power of faith. Players follow the protagonist, Ryu, who is on a quest to find his missing family and uncover the truth behind the sinister Church of St. Eva. The narrative explores themes of friendship, sacrifice, and resilience as Ryu and his diverse group of companions face various trials. The storytelling is enhanced by emotional depth and plot twists, setting it apart from many RPGs of its time. The game's ability to weave personal backstories with the main narrative creates a rich, engaging world for players to lose themselves in. The soundtrack of Breath of Fire 2, composed by Yuko Takehara, is a masterpiece that perfectly encapsulates the game's atmosphere. The music ranges from upbeat tunes in towns to haunting melodies in dungeons, enhancing the emotional depth of the story. Memorable tracks like Cross Counter and Critical Moment have left a lasting impact on fans. The sound effects, from the clash of swords to the casting of spells, complement the gameplay, making battles feel dynamic and exciting. The game's audio design plays a crucial role in immersing players in its fantasy world, creating a memorable auditory experience that resonates long after the game is turned off. Breath of Fire 2 holds a special place in the pantheon of RPGs, especially among Capcom's early ventures into the genre. Its impact on the RPG landscape was significant, inspiring future titles with its storytelling and gameplay innovations. The game's exploration of mature themes and character-driven narrative set a precedent for later RPGs. It has a dedicated fanbase, evident in fan art, music covers, and online discussions, reflecting its lasting appeal. The game's influence extends beyond its immediate genre, contributing to the evolution of storytelling and character development in video games. Breath of Fire 2 remains a touchstone for discussions about 16-bit RPGs, showcasing the era's potential for depth and creativity. For many gamers, Breath of Fire 2 is a nostalgic journey back to the 16-bit era. Its pixel art, memorable characters, and classic turn-based battles evoke a sense of nostalgia for a simpler time in gaming. The game's storytelling, with its blend of fantasy and adventure, reminds players of the days when narratives in games were starting to become more complex and engaging. The challenge of the dungeons and the strategic elements of the gameplay bring back memories of hours spent mastering its intricacies. For those who played it during its initial release, Breath of Fire 2 represents the quintessential RPG experience of their youth, full of discovery, challenge, and wonder. In today's gaming landscape, Breath of Fire 2 still holds up remarkably well. While its graphics and interface may feel dated to new players, the core gameplay mechanics remain engaging. The game's story, character development, and world building are as compelling now as they were at release. Modern gamers might find a lack of hand-holding and the game's difficulty refreshing. However, the slower pace and grinding requirements might not appeal to everyone. The game benefits from its availability on modern platforms, making it more accessible. For RPG enthusiasts and those interested in gaming history, Breath of Fire 2 offers a rich, immersive experience that withstands the test of time. Breath of Fire 2 is more than just a game, it's a timeless journey through a rich, fantasy world. Its blend of classic RPG elements, engaging story, and memorable soundtrack makes it a standout title in the genre. While it may show its age in certain aspects, its charm and depth continue to captivate players, both old and new. The game serves as a wonderful example of the creativity and innovation of the 16-bit era, and its legacy in the RPG genre cannot be overstated. For anyone looking to experience a piece of gaming history or simply enjoy a well-crafted RPG, Breath of Fire 2 is an adventure worth embarking on. This has been our deep dive into Breath of Fire 2. Thanks for joining us on this retro gaming adventure. Until next time, subscribe to the channel and keep exploring those retro digital worlds.